Hello and welcome back to Deus Ex, and when we last left off, we learned that Power went rogue and is now working for the NFS, surprisingly, and I'm sure he had his reasons, because the creator apparently is indeed a genetically engineered virus to depopulate the planet, I guess, or deal with the overpopulation problem at least, and also conveniently Bob Page has a monopoly on the vaccine and production, which of course is always in short supply, you know, as with new process back in Deus Ex GOTY, and I'm sure it's also based on the research that went into the Orchid device back in the 2020s and 30s, I suppose, and otherwise, I guess, UnitedCo feels more like a successor of the Tyrants, frankly. Both Günther Hermann as well as our female compadres, they seem to be giving us some tests along the way, assassination of unarmed prisoners, and everyone seems to have a trigger finger, a very itchy one indeed, you know. It's very strange to be honest, and apparently UnitedCo is also operating like a military and holding world as hostage because they also control the distribution of this vaccine. Or maybe there is some truth to what Power was telling us, but at the moment we need to get out the briefing first and then decide what we want to do. So shit is gonna hit the fan here pretty soon, I would figure. And Mandalay would be happy with us, although we did recover all the ambrosia canisters, thankfully. What's not so great is our situation with the firearms, the lack of ammo, and also our overall health pool, right? It's pretty terrible right now. It is.
This area is off limits.
Yeah, but why though? What's so suspicious about the... I'm not sure.
Wants you to stop by his office. Don't sweat it if he chews you out. I think you made the right decision by not killing Lebedev.
Yeah, well, someone else did it for us, even though he was an unarmed prisoner. Okay then. It was a test, it was an assassination, and we failed to, well, live up to the test indeed, because, well, apparently it's official UnitedCo policy not to shoot prisoners as you would think, because we are a peacekeeping operation. Yeah. Okay, we already read that, of course, the last day's newspaper.
Manderley calmed down when he heard that Anna took care of Lebedev.
Okay. Well, at least he isn't super angry, I would think.
You'll be alright. He's mainly upset about Paul.
No, but we'll see about this, of course. But before we get the brief, we actually stop by the med bay, to be honest. I think it's a good idea. An excellent idea, as a matter of fact. Yeah, okay, this oath to the coalition is also kinda concerning, isn't it? And heaven forbid you have some second thoughts here. Yeah.
Manderley's blowing his top. You better go see him on the double.
Well, maybe there's some urgency after all, but continue my train of thought. Yeah, so if you break the oath, if you have some second thoughts, if you don't act like a contract killer, then people will be sent after us, I guess. Alright, interesting. So it fits in right with the Tyrants, I see. Yeah, probably. Also the entire test angle by our compadres. You know what, Mandalay can go fuck himself. I get myself, well, healed first here, and also checked by our office for emails. Yeah, okay, really? Apparently. Alright, this is our office because I can see some items missing that were certainly here previously. Or maybe we have been kicked out as well, could be. Okay, recon modification. Yeah, at least we should be able to get rid of some of these items here eventually, that would be great. But I don't think we can upgrade our inventory, you know, like it, for additional pips or whatever. Recall on the pistol was kind of substantial, so I guess it's a good idea. I'm still looking for ammo though. That's important. Is it our computer? I should hope it is still. Indeed it is. Alright, so good thing we don't get ourselves debriefed immediately, right? I think it's a good idea indeed. Okay, healing first, which incidentally and also conveniently is on the same level as the med bay. And also his office incidentally. Okay. Maybe also get a snack along the way. I think the break room is through here, right?
Back to the same old routine.
Well, for us maybe. I think we also have the key for some of these lockers, but he is looking right now, of course. So that would be ill-advised. All people are armed necessarily, right? In here? Maybe not. But I think all of them are.
Pain?
Behind the eyes, a sharp burning, almost electrical.
How's your bioelectric level?
It's always at 100%. I like to stay prepared.
That's probably it right there. Free radicals. You should charge your systems only when they've been significantly drained.
That's the head of FEMA, by the way, right?
It's a lot like an electric razor. If you leave it plugged in all the time, the battery loses its 0 point. Just watch your levels.
Interesting. Thanks, Doctor.
Yeah, this is the head of FEMA indeed, right? Healing technically can be done by the medbot, I think, but I prefer a human interaction.
Get everybody patched up?
Everybody except you. You look terrible.
Well, no kidding,
I took
Doctor.
a few hits this time. Nothing I can't treat myself.
Well, let me know if I can help. As usual, take what you need from the med center.
Thanks.
They just dropped off a few liters of the ambrosia you recovered, by the way.
Good work out there, Denton. I want you to know, we will not let your brother's activity cast its shadow on you.
But
Yes,
die
sir.
Venom-Machine
I'm
will.
grateful for that. I just wish we'd found out sooner.
No harm done. We have you to take his place.
Is a few liters going to be enough?
Well, no one on staff's gonna catch Grey Death this month.
This month, yes, because the vaccine only lasts for, I guess we will see him later. Anything else, Doc?
Paul said UNATCO uses the ambrosia supply to influence national governments. What do you think about that?
So it's true. He went over to the NSF.
He makes some sense. I ignored the mission objective of killing his boss, Juan Lebedev, but Agent Navarra intervened.
What did Mandalay say?
I didn't talk to him yet.
You better get to his office. He's not going to like that one bit.
Oh, he can get shafted, frankly. And they also are looking for some food, you know. For no particular reason, because the health is hard to come by. And the same goes for inventory space. But I think the stuff will still be here. If there's anything else we can drop, maybe. Not really. Oh, I really hate this inventory system. It's terrible, frankly. Okay, but hopefully this pile will be around when I am debriefed or whatever. Okay, ATM. I don't think we hack in here right now. I leave the doors open for you, Doctor, right? Okay, let's just quickly pretend we didn't see that and move down these stairs here.
Then what'd you do?
I chased him into the building.
Weren't you scared?
A little, but when I'm wearing this helmet, I've learned to set aside the instincts of a civilian and be completely professional.
Alright, sure.
They had assault guns.
Tactically, I had the advantage. It was important to act before the situation changed.
How you troopers do it, I can't imagine.
That's the difference between soldiers and civilians, isn't it? I tried to hit on a Shannon, maybe.
My vest caught a few slugs, but
Really?
I had a job to do, and I did
My
it.
vest never stops any slugs.
Amazing.
It was just blind luck that one of the terrorists was carrying orders from Lebedev.
We never would have known about the airlift if you hadn't been so courageous.
They are floating,
Oh,
aren't they?
no, don't start that. Just following orders.
And we might never have recovered the shipment. It all depended on you.
Well, I was happy to do my part.
Good job, Trooper. I'm not going to interrupt the conversation, of course, but who left? Yeah, it's the men's room for a change. Of course, I'm feeling dirty. Yeah, alright. Yeah, who left the door open because it wasn't my doing? Okay, he's returning to the med bay. I guess since he will take some time to get here, we talk to our handler first. Okay, that's going to be super tedious, of course. But it's nice little detail regardless. Okay, then, candy bar. Well, we cannot hold the candy bar as it seems right now.
A lot of surprises this time. Paul, a terrorist. Wow.
He got me to disobey orders. I don't know what to think
Oh,
anymore.
it wasn't really that
I
much
wonder
of
what
a
it is he found out.
disobedience, wasn't
Why
it?
he'd defect.
He thinks he has proof of a conspiracy.
Wild stuff, huh? I'd like to hear what he has to say. If you hear from him or if you find out where he is, don't worry about the info link. I'll erase the archives.
You think he's right?
Worth hearing him out. I've never known Paul to make a mistake.
Yeah, he was supposedly UNATCO's best agent. Even Mandalay said as much.
Manderley was tuned in when you reached the 747. It really is all over for Paul.
Yeah, next time around we have to hunt him down, I think, right? Something like that. Okay, well, I suppose healing first because well, I'm not quite sure if there's anything going to happen because it certainly feels like it. I'm not going to hack his computer though, it seems a little bit impolite. Are you stopping the door from opening, you stupid robot? There we go. Yeah, people never close the doors in this universe except for me, I see.
Looks like the cleaner bots were busy while I was gone.
Yeah, cleaning up the blood and the grime, I see. Okay, well, come over here, robot. Charge? Fresh, what does it mean? Does it drain away some bio energy? Doesn't seem immediately obvious to me what it does. Maximum is a 35% damage reduction, which of course stacks with our ballistic vest if we want to use it. So we're competing with biocells then, both for the suit as well as our built-in armor. Okay, could be useful, and active gives us like the Titan augmentation, right? Probably. Well, 35% is not out with, so this is the difference between an active and a passive ability. 60 units per minute seems very big indeed. Can we see a comparison anywhere? I mean, we do have at least some basis here for comparison. So 20 units, and this drains tons of power. So 60 is like almost unusable, I would think. In this case, I'd rather go with the passive one, but then again, we have to make the choice now because this cannot be swapped out later, I believe, right? Soak up damage in this game, I beg to differ. Although it is about Titan augmentation makes us fully impervious, or at least it used to be, so it's actually retrograde compared to Mankind Divided. Sure. Okay. Well, if we don't use any other augmentations, we should be able to keep our biocell angle topped off at least. I think it's more useful, frankly. Yeah, alright, then we can use the upgrade kit to use this other thing here then, I guess. Okay. We're going to need lots of healing here, presumably. Okay, and then we can head into the inventory screen to also install the canister. I think we do it from the AUG screen, right? Don't we? Yeah, click on here, upgrade, and... What a stick. I hope it's good because at the moment we have 94% bioenergy. Yeah, okay. Well, time stops when we're doing this, I think, but this also... Oh man, come on, really, that's tedious, frankly. Okay, at least we don't have crippling accuracy penalties any longer, except for our left arm, which gives us minus 10 still, because we are winning our weapons two-handed, I guess. Something like that. That would make sense when you think about it. Okay, they also said something about a medical closet here someplace, but I've never found it, frankly. Then I'm talking about books or anything in between. Or his computer, which we can attack because he's right around the corner. Although... I guess why not? We did the same Mankind Divided right in Sativ 29 and we didn't feel bad about it. Okay, so the Great Death is terrible. Okay, so that's good, I suppose. Well, about to read the other emails as well, so we have to wait for the hacking device to recharge, presumably. Okay, obviously in the newer games, we just write down these emails in our database because it's not as tedious, or nearly as tedious, right? Okay, I still cannot read it, so well, you can post the video. I'm not doing this hacking for a third time, frankly. That's really tedious. Okay, and you should be recharged now, Propane, which means you can now fully hear our arm. Isn't that lovely? Thank you. Okay, there is a candy bar, which you can now hold, thankfully. So we pick up our other candy bars before we head out, because we paid for them. Even though it was only 6 credits, but I, well, always should undo here in this game, apparently. Okay. Thankfully, the break room is right around the corner. Next to Manali's office. Yes, sure. Okay. No one stole my candy bars, I see. That's excellent. Okay, how many can we stack for them? I have no idea. 7, huh? Well, I think we can stack at least 8 if I'm not misremembering. So there we go. So that gives us, what, like 3 health points each or something along these lines. So Mandalay is pissed, I think, or so I've heard.
I can't believe it, JC. What got into Paul?
Yeah, I know, right? But he had good reasons, I think.
What a blow. I don't know how we'll recover. It's almost like losing a son.
I don't understand it myself, but we've got to go on. Is Manderley available?
Go right in, JC. He has a lot to discuss.
Wow, fantastic. I'm looking forward to this conversation, as a matter of fact. Sure. These doors, man. Okay, there's the NSN device as a reminder. I think we see it in action in one stage. And Simmons, the head of FEMA, is currently at UNETCO. I'm not sure why.
All right, Denton. What the hell happened? You were under direct orders.
Because you're not the contract killer, Director.
Sorry about not killing Lebedev. He seemed worth interrogating.
We don't give you enough information to make a call like that.
I guess that means I don't get the op bonus.
You can turn in your weapons right now, if you're going to be a smartass.
I risked my life, and I recovered the ambrosia. I deserve compensation.
We don't have time for trifles. Whatever, take it. But it will be the last one. Clearly monetary incentives don't work with you and Paul.
I try to do the best job I can.
Yeah, indeed we did.
Just shut up and listen for a second. Christ, JC, this kind of behavior, not to mention your brother's defection, is making certain powerful people very nervous. Nervous about you. You understand the importance of loyalty, don't you?
Yes, but...
You know, the contract killer...
That's what seems to be missing in you and your brother. Brace yourself for an ugly lesson, JC. The Coalition has shut down Paul's augmentations and has activated the kill switch.
Yeah, we read about this on the medical computer.
What?
He's our enemy now. He's gone, JC. The Coalition wants you to understand that he's just another terrorist, like the ones that have died by your very hand this evening.
Can they really kill him? With the press of a button?
Yes, and you too. So take these orders seriously. They're sending you to Hong Kong.
What about Paul? Will I get to see him again?
Please, just get your equipment and meet our pilot Jock at the helipad. You'll need to take out a man called Tracer Tong, Paul's contact in Hong Kong. Prove that they can trust you. JC?
Yes.
It's critical that they trust you.
Yeah. What a living indeed, right? Okay, then as a reminder, I find this completely and utterly overblown. This guy was surrendering as a prisoner, and we apparently have standing orders. I mean, at least when it comes to a protocol, not to kill armed prisoners, indeed. But it's completely blown out of proportions. I think that's to do with the writing, incidentally, because we didn't run into these problems in the other 3 games that we do. Okay, but it's just my opinion, frankly. But I think we should also pick up some items along the way if I can find the quartermaster. Yeah, where was he? Probably also an angry dude because he killed some people, heaven forbid. Granted, one of which was by accident. The other guys we took out non-lethally, but it's never good enough in this game, I believe. Oh, so I've heard. Okay, is it not... Yeah, Simmons again?
I saw you listening in. Yes, it's true. I have augmentations like yours.
It's kind of visible, isn't it,
Don't
sir?
you work down in Washington?
Actually, I'm the director of FEMA.
Sounds like you wouldn't have much use for physical augmentations.
You underestimate the demands of my work. We deal with every sort of natural and unnatural disaster you can imagine.
Yeah, like
you're the director. You work behind a desk.
Citizens on Mars, right?
Am I behind a desk right now? No, I'm not. That's because we have a situation here in New York. I got to my position because I can fix things. You will see shortly, because as you have probably noticed yourself, this agency is broken and needs an overhaul.
Yeah, in many ways, actually. But I don't like you fixed, presumably. Well, great, fantastic. Okay, now we get shoot out by yet another person, I'm sure.
How are you holding up?
Not so good. I don't know who to trust anymore.
No one blames you about Lebedev. You refused an order to kill in cold blood.
Indeed, that's what I said. It's in the rulebook, actually.
Manderley certainly does.
This order makes no sense. It's completely overblown.
The important thing is that you obey your conscience.
Right.
Tell me what you need, and I'll load you up.
Are we going to use heavy weapons? And well, we still have some VDP, I suppose. Otherwise, these seem to be relatively plentiful supply compared to every other type of ammo. I guess buckshot. I've been using a shotgun. Alright, well,
I've been using a shotgun.
Did.
Working in close, huh? Takes guts.
Hold on to that ammo. I'm already carrying too much gear.
What do you mean? There's room here. Are we full on a buckshot? I don't think we are, right? Maybe give us some rubber slugs because it's less than D4. What? What the heck, him?
I'll take the tranquilizer
okay, then give me some trank darts, I guess.
A man of tactics. I like that.
Maybe next time around offer some taser, you know? That would be useful, I think. Okay, can we carry these now? Thanks, game. Unbelievable. We found opportunity to get some ammo and the game says nope. So there's the... Yeah, but Hong Kong is a nasty place, so we've heard. Full with triads fighting each other. I guess we find out momentarily, won't we? Yeah, nothing else to do here. We could reach... Actually, yeah, why can we not recharge the robot there, sir? That's the robot. Can we not ask for that? Nope, cannot make it happen. Oh, lovely. Otherwise I would use from bioside to recharge our ballistic armor here. Could have been a good idea, but it's not to be, I see. Well, they're leaving Unenco behind, probably forever, maybe. Considering how things are going right now. Yeah. Okay, I'm not quite sure what our friends are doing, but I think Hermann is still occupied about peacekeeping, you know, the airport, whatever they called it.
Wish we had contact for this.
Well, we know where he is, of course.
Agent.
Yeah. Goodbye, Scott. We barely knew ya.
We'll miss you, Agent.
Yeah. It's a long goodbye, presumably. Okay, so well, then we salute the Statue of Liberty and move out, and also the flag of the United States, because you've seen them all over the place, because, well, it's technically on US soil, but it's also in international operations, so that gives, I guess,
shift.
That gives idea, right? Well, see you later, lady. Apparently, there are two parts to the helicopter.
I'm taking you to New York.
My orders are to go to Hong Kong.
Yeah?
Your brother's in trouble. You need to meet him in Hell's Kitchen at the apartment.
What's wrong?
I'll let him speak for himself. He just wanted me to get you to the hotel.
Alrighty then. I suppose you have a stopover. It's probably not in the records, I'm hoping. Because Mandalay is angry enough with us already. Paul is probably crippled because they never removed his kill switch, I think. And I don't believe anyone was even aware of the kill switch because it was considered super secret.
Your brother's hurt pretty bad. You'll find him at the apartment. If he can walk, get him to come with you. I can pick you guys up in Battery Park.
So we're riding the subway then, I see. Oh, great. Where are we for that matter? Oh, a letter. A favorite because it's an FPS letter. Oh, the last time we came here it was the shooting war. I'm not quite sure. Oh, we're getting up here. A leap of faith, I guess, maybe. Of course, we need to preserve our bioenergy. Otherwise, we have some problems with the new fancy ability we have. Hopefully, it does come in handy. I'm so scared. You know how these things work in these old FPS games. What mistake and... Oh, right, no. No way, I'm sorry. This game being obnoxious for no reason whatsoever.
Your brother's hurt pretty bad. You'll find him at the apartment. If he can walk, get him to come with you. I can pick you guys up in Battery
Yeah, well, if we don't fall down letters in this game, maybe we would do that. Jesus Christ. Okay, there we go. Why is it so hard? I have no idea. Is this the hotel? Where are we exactly? Is this the apartment? I'm not sure. Oh, you don't look very good. What is that? Rubber slugs, I think. Well, it's at least 12 gauge. Yeah, he looked terrible, right?
Is this kill switch real? What's it going to do to you?
I'm afraid that's, classified.
Manderley said you're going to die.
It's supposed to be a joke, Paul.
You've got to have
tie
God clearance to know. The nanites can be programmed for exponential growth.
There's a chopper that can take us to Hong Kong. You know Jock?
First, you're the only one that can help. I need to send the NSF distress code. UNATCO tracked Lebedev to the other NSF bases, and to Silhouette in France.
I came to get you out of here.
JC, you've got to believe me. UNATCO takes payoffs. Silhouette, the other terrorist groups, they're our allies.
You've done what you can for the rebels. Let's go.
You want proof? Pay a visit to the NSF headquarters. Down in the basement, protected by booby traps, a data cube sits on the edge of a table. My report to the militia leaders. Here, I have a photograph of the building. It's a couple blocks to the west, behind the bar.
And I suppose while I'm there, you want me to encrypt the signal with the NSF transmitter. Bypass UNATCO SIGINT?
A lot of people could die. My friend Chad, for example, the leader of Silhouette.
I'll check out the facility, but I can't promise I'll help the terrorists. Be ready to leave for Hong Kong when I get back.
Wow, these have made up our mind, I see. These are the drama slugs. Can we take them? Wow, he doesn't say, so I suppose it's a yes.
You sure you're alright?
Ja, wir für
No worse than a bad cold. What kills me is just
that they have this kind of power.
The power, yes, but the fact that it's been there from the beginning. A lot of things are starting to make sense. You remember Mom and Dad?
Your NSF buddy Lebedev says our parents were employees of the United Nations.
I think he might be right.
They would never have agreed to anything like a kill switch.
Remember, I knew them longer than you did, and after what Tong showed me, I'm pretty certain we don't have a stitch of DNA in common with either of our supposed parents.
Yes, right. Throwback to Adam Johnson, maybe. This was self-claim, but of course, the secret hook never was, of course. You said last time we came here, we are free to use the computer. Now we just have to remember your key combination, which hopefully is written down in this very, very, very lengthy list. Okay, count back from 4. Yeah, because that's why P. Denton in Chameleon still, right? No emails, at least none that are available to us, unfortunately so. Okay, Hong Kong Factbook could be useful, wouldn't you think? I think we already read that, didn't we, the last time we came here? Yeah, there's a thriving black market for augmentations and technology in general. Okay, interesting. We're not exactly essential right now. Accuracy, yes, always useful. We are not using an assault rifle, are we, though? Okay, then. Auch no comment from him, I see. Okay, so, something about a terrorist, yeah, basement. Okay, it's not exactly in the same building, apparently. Interesting. Okay, then, so, the last time we came here, we resolved the hostage situation. Well, we tried to, but I think it worked relatively decently, right? Wouldn't you think? Okay, so, how we're getting over here, I have no idea. Jumping, and then what? Well, this is something to the west, and this is not to the west, so... Oh, I have to preserve all my bioenergy now. I think it would need to be jumpable, and then we can get up here and get inside, and then hopefully do something meaningful with that. Well, we can take a look-see. I think it's probably not just here for decoration, but well, let's just forget about this for now. There's no way we can jump over here. It's hard enough to get down the ladder in this game. Never mind some jumping puzzles. Now, apparently still in Hell's Kitchen. I really thought UNATCO would be aware of that. And then hunt him down, but apparently they figured a kill switch is sufficient for this. It may be. Oh, it's unlocked, so there's no need to do this, I see. Have you been here before? Oh, it's the bar, right? Okay, I don't want to check out the bar right now, incidentally. I think we go to street level and see what we can find before we head to the bar. I mean, you can get drunk eventually, can we not? This must be side entrance because it's not clearly marked, I see. Maybe also check by the clinic and see how it's going.
Being shoved around.
Yeah, I can understand, buddy. We're also just important in the bigger picture, aren't we? Just in different areas.
Just minding my own business.
Yeah, standing here in hopelessness and despair, I see.
No escape,
Yeah, especially from Hell's Kitchen and also the great effort would figure. So apparently UNATCO has retreated because while they took care of the terrorists around here. Ja, that was the entry to the warehouse district. Police line do not cross, remember those? Yeah. Surprisingly, this has been fixed, huh? Reinforced, maybe? Oh, they replaced the window, but it didn't matter because now we have to come back again and to find it's no longer passable. Okay, they were pretty further, I see. Well, hello there, officer.
Your buddies at UNATCO asked us to steer people away from the ton.
So they must know he's here, right?
This block is about to heat up again.
Yeah, it probably is, right? Most likely. This is also interactive with the last time we came here, but we didn't have any combinations for that. Free clinic is closed, I see, really? Who's responsible for that? I'm not sure. This is now unlocked, surprisingly. For what purpose, I'm not sure. Oh, I probably missed something the last time I came here, but it could not be helped, couldn't it not? Could only do so much with our equipment, as it were.
No, it's my kidneys.
It don't get into the kidneys.
They're infected. I can feel it.
Oh, stop your moaning.
They are. Every cell in my body.
Yeah, the orchid also used to work like this, right? I think.
Certain parts.
It feels like a fire in my gut.
I think you got a brain infection, that's all.
That's all, yes. Okay, well, the clinic is closed, unfortunately, after the shooters in the street.
Get lost.
Okay, I will take the hint, sir. I'm sorry to bother you. Alright, I guess that we check out the bar before we continue, but this time we go for the front entrance and subway station, and also the baseball court. Or was it basketball? I think it was basketball, right?
Hey, Mr. UNATCO man, you guys going after JoJo?
I'm not going after anybody.
That's pretty logical. Him being hit out in the ton.
JoJo Fine of the NSF?
The whole street's a UNATCO security zone. That's why they sent me down here. They're gonna take that punk out and no one's gonna miss him.
Alright. Security key pad. Well, I suppose infinite strength is not supposed to be passable right now. Alright, so he's hanging out in the hotel, so we've heard. Could be deceiving, of course. Well, if it wasn't for the VDP rounds, I would have dropped this thing already, to be honest. Yeah, okay, well, we then recharge our body armor here, I think. Right? Can we not? Indeed we can, even though it doesn't highlight, unsurprisingly. Because it's an old and clunky game. But we took care of the NSF enforcers and they were behaving like street fucks more than anything else. So I'm not quite sure who to believe here and who to trust for that matter. I mean, Paul is our brother. Supposedly, UNATCO is the best agent until this evening. Yeah, and what was the purpose of this area? I'm not sure. The last time we found some items, but otherwise I don't see anything of interest. Alright, so then we look for gossip in the bar and then we try to find this guy. Supposedly he's hanging out inside the hotel. Interesting, that's good information. Maybe you can tell us something. We just have to use the fire escape again, right? Don't we? Apparently, we are completely out of shape. We can't even maintain a brisk walk. A gift from God, huh? Wow. He's actually responsible for this virus if only they knew. Okay, apparently it was a terrorist attack at LaGuardia. At least it was claimed as such. Alright, well, it's very recent since our time progresses very slowly in this game. I mean, because all of our missions take place in one afternoon, at least up to this point.
Perfect. Someone who can tell me about the raid.
You again?
Like I said before, I don't talk to the press.
Why are they closing down the street and shutting down the bar? What could be worse than the fighting earlier this evening?
I wish I had an answer to that, but even if I did, it wouldn't be any of your business.
Well, who really cares at this point in time, JC, right?
How about I interview you? Tell me what you've dug up on the raid.
What's the matter? Did they leave you out of the loop?
I'm the one asking the questions.
Must be a high-level operation. I'd sure like to know what it is.
Alright, forget it. I'll find out on my own.
Yeah, right, okay, interesting. I don't think the barkeep knows anything.
Hey, you know the Rentons, right? There's trouble at the Ton.
Yeah?
Jojo Fine, a punk from around here. Thinks he's gonna use the hotel as his next base.
UNATCO's looking for him. He worked for the NSF.
Far as I can tell, UNATCO doesn't give a damn about Jojo or the Rentons. Bigger fish to fry, I suppose. What do you need?
Well, gossip really would be a good idea. At the moment, I can't... Well, candy bar maybe?
Candy bar, please.
I think it was 10 credits, wasn't it?
You chew.
No, candy bars usually don't work like this. The exact opposite, actually. Okay, so we can buy two candy bars with that. Anything else you can tell us, the barkeep? Yes. Never mind, just goddamn never mind. Okay, we check out the hotel, see if there's anything of interest back here.
Here's a tip for free. Take cover. UNATCO's about to do a raid. All they said was, clear out, we're coming in.
Alright, must be talking about the hotel then. So going for the front door, probably not the best idea. Probably. And now the second payphone is also out of order. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, maybe there could be a dead drop in the toilets. You know, sometimes, you never know. I would probably pick a less traveled, well, location for that. Alright, so we check out the hotel first, because this piece of information is very interesting. I sure hope Paul doesn't mind. Ah, yeah, of course. Yeah, we don't have the arm strength for that, apparently. It's a tiny jump. If I could make this happen, but apparently JC cannot. Being an augmented super soldier and all, he has his limitations.
They've opened up the street behind the bar. The NSF base is on the other side of the tunnel.
Yeah, by the moment we have some problems in here, right? Or so we've heard. Probably should look us afterwards. I'm not quite sure it's turbo in this game. Okay, so Peekaboo. Apparently he's around here someplace. Well, hopefully he will be safe, because we can no longer close the door, apparently. Is it just then... Yeah, can no longer close it for whatever reason. I'm not quite sure why. Elevators out of order, unsurprisingly, as are many things in this hotel. Yeah, okay, it still works. That's good. If I were Jojo, where would I be? I don't know. This is door that's actually closed still. Oh. Alrighty then, so, this was accuracy, yes. Oh, apparently, these buddies are still here. Okay, so it's still pretty nasty, and the body smells absolutely reek of decay, and you know what? This door is actually closed in both directions. What's the difference here? I'm not sure. But then we better keep our senses ready here, right? And quick on the catapult, maybe. What do you think about it? At the moment, we have the shotgun hotkey primarily. Oh, he's actually here somewhere. I mean, we don't need to arrest him, but you could ask him for information.
Who do you think you are? My daughter's dead, and somebody's going to answer for it.
If it was anybody, it was Johnny.
I knew one of you punks was going to hurt her.
Well, maybe it was nobody, man. This whole street got shot up tonight.
Just get out of my sight.
I can't have any trouble, old man.
This is still my hotel, and I order you to leave.
Me vale, I told you. What I need's a quiet place to lay low.
You might own the cops, but you don't own the National Guard, and you don't own UNATCO. I can have you put away for good.
Like I said, I need a quiet place to lay low.
Okay. So, 2 attempts once again missed here with the catapult. Unbelievable. At least this time around,
Jesus, Sandra! Oh, Sandra!
This time around, at least we managed to prevent another murder.
Oh, Jesus, Sandra! Oh, Sandra!
I'm sorry. Oh, he's bleeding, but I can't do anything about it. Can I do anything? I can put in my hands, right? Equip. Can I heal him with that?
Oh, Jesus, Sandra! Oh,
no, I healed myself. Surprisingly, you would think. Well, isn't that lovely? But I'm sorry. So you will bleed out because the bleeding system apparently also applies to NPCs. Okay, stealth pistol. Well, it must be the thing we got at the other mission, right? I would figure. Yeah, it's the exact same type. Well, I don't need it. But, okay, can you talk to us, please?
Jesus, Sandra! Oh, Sandra! Oh, Jesus, Sandra!
Is there another medkit around here? I don't think so, right? Okay, let's get the body off the way. They can do whatever they want with this punk here. I don't care.
Oh, Jesus, Sandra! Oh, Sandra!
Sorry, we were unable to prevent her demise. Really sorry.
Oh, Jesus, Sandra! Oh, Sandra!
I just hope there's an spare everywhere, right? And we are in the middle of it, and also partially responsible. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm sorry. There's nothing else we can do for you. Right, okay, well, it doesn't matter really weit where we put him. Not really. Right, but they find him, they arrest him, or they kill him. Ultimately, I don't care right now. They did half the work for them already. Okay, same as before. Well, then, let's just see what we can do. I'm just thankful we didn't let anyone else get killed here. Even though he was bleeding, but not enough to, well, fall over, thankfully. And I accidentally used this medkit and trying to heal him. That's great. That's fantastic because, well, apparently the NSF place is full of booby traps. Yeah, did you give us a map of the space? I don't think it did, right? Just, oh, actually it does. Okay, NSF headquarters, you can immediately see some terrorists around here. That's fantastic. Okay, going for the front entrance, probably not the best idea. I can't really quite tell. Could also be a UNATCO soldier, in which case they don't shoot to kill, because officially they're still a member of the UNATCO coalition for now. The emphasis is probably for now. No, why? That's what I thought. That's really low, JC. Really low, right? I think these are UNATCO soldiers, but I'm not quite sure. I think they are UNATCO soldiers indeed. But in which case, they should be friendly to our investigation. Hello there.
I thought they were shipping you off to Hong Kong.
Had to pack a few things. What's going on here?
Damage control. The NSF got their hands on some pretty sensitive material.
Probably had something to do with my two-faced brother.
Nothing we can't clean up.
Mind if I take a look around?
Go right ahead.
Oh, well, sure. Is it easy to get past the military checkpoint? I guess. Wow, it doesn't look quite the same, of course. Of course, we are not here yet, naturally. You really are the only guy back here? I find it debatable. Okay, danger, whatever. I guess we find our way around.
Wish we had Gunther for this.
Gunther's preoccupied. Of this area I would figure, right? Okay, well, take a quick peek-see. We don't see anyone, interestingly enough. It's not any longer, so apparently they also cleared out some friends already. But the booby traps are still active, because why wouldn't they be? Yeah, why not, right? Okay, so I guess then we see what we can do here. It's only an intelligence gathering mission. At least in theory. I don't think it will be super easy.
Send the signal from the satellite dish on the top of the warehouse. If you're unable to hack the computers up there, you'll need the instructions and account information Lebedev sent me. One of our agents who tried to send the signal but got run off left the data cube in a secret area below the garage. Look for a hatch under some boxes. A computer on the 3rd floor can unlock the hatch.
But we haven't promised anything. We have promised to look at the intelligence and the... Okay, so UNATCO has taken care of the entire area, I see. Yeah, we promised to take a look at the intelligence and then base our decisions around that. We haven't promised to also well, do this for you. It's not really.
Just keeping busy.
Well, patrolling the area is probably a pretty good idea, wouldn't you think? Yeah, who else is here?
Never should have transferred.
Should we sneak in? Or what's the deal here? Our presence apparently is not suspicious in the slightest. At least for now.
We've got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, don't we?
Turns out your brother was stealing balance sheets from UNATCO's accounting department.
Oh, it seems like super important, right? Well, of course we don't know. Could be probably not correct indeed. 7 lockpicks, really? 7 lockpicks. Otherwise it's infinite strength, of course. Do we even have 7 lockpicks? No, we have 1 lockpick right now. So the answer is nope, you're not going to do this. JC. Over here, baby. Alright, that's one option. Or we could just use the ladder on the stairs like a normal human being. Unlike Alan Johnson, we look normal for the most part. But we may not be able to behave like a normal human being.
The civilian authorities will take over tomorrow.
Civilian, yes. Okay, UNATCO apparently is a military organization, but they behave as such. That's understandable. Okay, we need to get to the roof, and we also need to get to the garage here somewhere. So they said. Well, there's one unlocked door that baby JC can actually open, because it's unlocked. But only that one thing. Yeah. Okay, it's a cardboard box. It's just too light for us, I think, right? What do you mean, JC? That's what I thought. Get a grip on yourself. And then what? Wow, we have a nice vista and people stare awkwardly at us, I would figure. But so I see at the moment there's only one place to go. It's the open door. Hopefully you don't mind, right, sir? Okay, plenty of troopers in here. Hopefully there won't be a firefight.
I can't imagine what the rebels thought they'd find. A 10,000 credit toilet seat?
Well, have to spend the budget somehow. I wouldn't be surprised by the discovery. Okay, there's something about underneath cardboard boxes in the garage where people are looking. That's probably not a good idea. Oh, there's a robot here. Oh, very cool. Oh, we can actually recharge this thing from this robot. I think that's nice. What do you think? Uh-huh. Excellent, as a matter of fact. Okay, he doesn't feel like talking. He's on his mandatory break right now. Do we really want to mess with this computer? I suppose it sounds like as if there is a choice. Well, it sounds like it's mandatory, but hopefully it isn't, because I'm not too convinced about these terrorists, because they were certainly behaving like a terrorist organization. What do you think? 42, apparently it's a general supply type of item in this game. Poison, yes. There should be a secret hatch here someplace. If you press the button, then people will be very suspicious about that. Very suspicious indeed, I would figure. I learned my lesson. Is there a keypad underneath the sink? No. But we can relieve ourselves because, well, because it's still human, I think, for the most part. It's locked. Okay, apparently our crowbar is insufficient to pry open a wooden door. But, well, I suppose then whatever lies behind the ladies' bathroom has to remain a mystery for now. But it's certainly JC's favorite, isn't it? Well, we already have one of those. Doesn't matter how much inventory space we have, we can only carry one of each. Yeah, but they're living, right? I suppose our presence would have been raided in immediately because, well, we were specifically ordered to fly to Hong Kong, right? So... And yet we are fooling around in Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, well, we lost the other one, right? Okay, are we going to use the pistol? Yeah, we only need one pistol. The limiting factor is ammo. So just drop it here, frankly, and then we upgrade what exactly. These are useful universally, and I think we upgrade our armor right away. Right? Probably a good idea. Anyone want a free pistol? There you go. Yeah, take note of all the guys around here, of which there are many.
Never should. What's it for? That's a dumb question. No, really. What does UNATCO need with that kind of money?
Just look around. Think UNATCO be handing out assault guns if funding was left of the UN?
Well...
The uniforms. If it wasn't for Simons, we'd still be wearing those little white helmets.
Yeah. I thought they were blue.
He's what they call a philanthropist.
Axe this file?
Yeah, all of it. The whole directory.
What I want to know is what he gets in return.
Don't you know what a philanthropist is?
Yeah, like Nietzsche.
No, a philanthropist. Giving to charity.
Oh.
Well, that's why he volunteered for FEMA, to help out after hurricanes and that kind of thing.
That's a lot of money to just give away.
Some people are just good, you know?
Yeah, right, especially him. Good to the bone. Can we stick more of them? Thankfully we can. Okay, but I'm working on the apparently just erased some information here, I see.
You shouldn't be in here.
Shouldn't be in here.
We're in the middle of something.
I suppose it's good to know. Two more people we have to deal with potentially, and this requires a lockpick, which we do have.
Never should have transferred.
Yeah, people keep claiming that. Yeah, look at the number of dudes around here. It's kind of something. Why are we allowed to just walk around here? I'm not quite sure. the computer room. We don't know which one exactly. This one maybe? Okay, there we have it. There's a medical robot, that's good to know. I think they were brought in specifically by UNATCO wide for their assault, I would figure. Okay, we'll pump out the gas, they say. Human skull. Sure. Oh, fantastic. Always good decoration, I see. Okay, about the fire suppression system to prevent us from snooping around, I think. And the computer room was on which level anyhow? Was it not free? Yeah, 3rd floor, so it's probably in this very mainframe room, I would figure. Yeah, well, in case you don't have the other hazmat suit, which is in the same building, of course, but these run out extremely quickly. Cooper, right? I suppose. If you don't have one. There's our second lockpick. So I technically would suppose if you don't have any supplies, you can go for here and at least lockpick that one door with the level 1, I think. That's the idea here. That must be the transmitter. Okay. There's some dudes on patrol, of course. 3 boxes. For what exactly? I'm not sure. I guess we can get started here in preparation for our misadventures. 3 should be just enough conveniently to get to the roof, right? I think. And I'm not sure why we would. Because the vista is nice up here, I think. Maybe. Okay. Aber that's the computer. There's another dude back here, of course. This is unlocked, incidentally. And I do believe this is probably above our pay grade when it comes to hacking. Otherwise it would be too easy. Alright, so we also saw the satellite imagery on a different computer. I think it looks like a nuclear power station. Yeah, I think we're looking at the nuclear power station. But where, I have no idea. Could be someone's next target, I guess. Oh, it did actually close the door? That's the first. We can hack it, huh? Wow, let's just see what we find up here. No emails, huh? Special options, well, they certainly are very special. Okay, apparently we have to figure out the final details of this device. Which, of course, well, I don't make any promises because, once again, why should I? We're only here to find some intelligence, aren't we? We're not pressing buttons to go rogue after our other agent here. Yeah, okay, Master, of course. Isn't Master, come to think of it, the maximum you have for this? I haven't made any promises to go rogue, you know? Just investigating stuff. In which case we have to do it the baby way. Yeah, probably. Well, it cannot be helped. But the problem is we have to get to Battery Park, don't we, for the subway station, in which case, yeah, plenty of people in here. Yeah, turn off the gas, they said. Where's it controlled from? I do not know. What I do know is that there is a door we can lockpick, so I suppose to start with that. Yeah, I also need the vacation, incidentally. Free lockpicks, or we could blow it open. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that could be useful, but we haven't found a computer that would control anything, right? Okay, then gave us the alarm for this precise reason I would figure. So why don't we try that? Even though it's noisy, and it goes boom, and it goes bang, and I cannot spare any lockpicks because we don't have any. Well, I guess then the choice is obvious. Fire the hole. Oh. Okay. So once again, this game leaves me speechless, at least once per recording session, but thankfully the accident wasn't pinned on me for a change, but there we go, that's our quick way out, I suppose. Either we blew apart more than one guy by the looks of it. Okay, once again, how was I supposed to know this? I couldn't, right? Of course, there's no map or any indicator as to where we should be going, but there we go, there's a slightly faster way out. I guess. Okay, a security computer, we didn't even find one of those, I think. Okay. Pump out the gas, they said. But we didn't even find the computer that would allow us to pump out some gas. So. Oh, there we go. Just need to keep looking harder, of course. The door should open automatically once the danger is no longer a concern. This could be the security terminal we are talking about with the credentials. Yeah, there we go. But we do have some flares in case we need them. Okay, I did see a security panel. Don't see any cameras, so maybe it's fine for now. Alright, so security terminal, and we do have some credentials, I've heard. If I can remember those, which are the given, right? T. Jefferson New Revolution, okay. And did they do work? Okay, so what do we have to work with here? Garage doors you can open. Yes. That must be the area we're so interested in. Okay, camera, we turn off. Das ist der contingency plan. Thankfully, there are no robots. Okay, so door access to what door? Doesn't say. I'm supposed to leave it unlocked for now. Sorry about blowing up the one trooper. But our activities are very suspicious, I would figure, at least. But all of these people have body armor and assault rifles. How can we even hope to do anything against those if the bullets do start flying? I have no idea. Okay, at least that gives us maximum damage protection. Oh, a letter, my favorite. Yeah. I do hear some security systems. Yeah, right. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, it's a start, I guess, if you want to take that. 2 lockpicks, and it gives us what exactly? Nothing, because, well, we can use alarm for this, I suppose. I think this is like triple the threshold on the explosive. There's the security terminal we could be using. I think it beats going for the front door, wouldn't you think? Even though we only have 4 remaining, but I guess why not? Yeah. Fire the hole. That would shake the entire building, presumably. Okay, at least no one died because of this explosion for a change. And we also got some free supplies of the deal. was slugs, right? I'm not sure how effective that will be. Okay, these are for the crossbow incident in case you're wondering. Another ammo type of limited utility, I might think. Okay, this can go boom. Good to know. This, strength 70, right? Well, it says flammable for a reason, I would figure. But if you can deactivate this, we don't need to do this. So... Alright, so war auf Security nur die beste Round hier. These are still active and there's a turret and a camera, so we don't have to go through here anyway, I would figure. And we're looking for a data cube. This place looks like a maze, frankly. Heavy machinery. This must be leading to the tripwires, I think, right? Oh, don't mind if we do. Oh, apparently you don't have to jump over all of these tripwires, only some of them. I guess it's doable if you want to take it. Sure, why not? There's some TNT here, I see. Yes, okay, be careful with that stuff, please, JC. Binoculars, alright, well, we already have a pair of those, as it seems. Tripwires and turrets. This place is confusing. Then again, they're hiding some top secret information in here. Yeah, we're never going to find anything in there. I see. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, of course, they're not connected to the security system, so... But as a reminder, unlike the other 3 games, we have to race up to grenades, mines, to disable them pronto. You're not sneaking up to them. It's the exact opposite in this game, so... Muscle memory it all, you know what it means. It's real. Okay, so what's the purpose of coming back here? What are we looking for that matter? I think it was a data cube of some type, wasn't it? It says we need to use the transmitter, but why do we haven't made any promises whatsoever? But the game makes it seem as if there is no choice, actually. But is there a choice or not? I'm not so certain here. MP grenade, always good. Okay, plenty of boom booms and bang bangs in these parts. 2 lockpicks, 1 lockpick. Well, we can use a boom boom and a bang bang, I suppose. If we find the proper angle for that. Come down the hallway with the pistol, maybe. Okay, put the TNT crate here, and then these barrels we can. Oh, this is poison, right? Not explosions, but right. I don't think the damage doors directly. This is a damage threshold of 50, so okay. Just have to get the angle right. Now we have a pistol, right? Hopefully we can spare at least a little bit of ammo. Oh, apparently we only need 1 bullet for that. Oh, who knew? Now we have to wait for the poisonous fumes to, yeah, be done with, I suppose. Or we use an environmental suit, but I don't think it would take too long. Hopefully. Yeah, okay, this place is a base, and it's the basement area of this entire building. Well, apparently it's also the most elaborate area of the entire building. Okay, poison gas. I think it's the same type used in grenades, just in higher concentration, right? Probably. I should hope so. Yeah, there we go. Flamethrower, I think that's what it is. No, it's VDP. Oh, I take those. And then the hazmats here, right, okay. So it's like the third or fourth one we found. Sure. Okay, looks like Death Andy to me. What is this? Super villain layer? 70. Well, is there another TNT crate around here somewhere? I mean, what in the actual heck here? I suppose it's an option. But again, I think we saw another TNT crate here someplace. But there's no map, so this place is super confusing, you know. Yeah, there we go. I think there's a TNT crate. So we are taking the low-tech approach, then I see JC. Very low-tech. Well, but the thing goes boom immediately, that's the problem. But it didn't matter, I see. Okay, that's great. Thankfully, no Shrapnel und TNT. Oh, it also blew open. Was a pretty powerful crate of TNT there, wouldn't you think? Let me guess, we cannot carry one. Of course we cannot. Alrighty then. Well, we can make room here temporarily. So, there was a medical robot, wasn't there? Yeah, I think there was one of those around. And I think we're going to upgrade our passive damage reduction here to the maximum, I believe. That's what it is here, right? Whatever. Well, okay. I want to use this button, but as you can see, it's here. But the button is over here. It's not confusing at all, right? Yeah, certainly the UI has some problems. Okay, we're now at level 4, which is the maximum. Okay, so we need to be at 40% juice to get any damage reduction, which is 35, I think. Okay, I think it's pretty good value for money, wouldn't you think? It's a good thing we checked it out. It never ends, does it though? Okay, how we're getting through here? We are out of lamps, aren't we? Indeed we are, but we can shoot the one rocket here, I think. Well, is it a desperate situation or not? Or we could just use the bullet tool, which is in very short supply in this game, but otherwise I just don't see how we can get through here. Now we still have VDP rockets. We should probably read about them, shouldn't we? Base damage is 50. I think it's the UD, yeah, abbreviation, but currently it's called VDP. It has been for the last 60 years at least, you know. Minimal damage upon detonation. Weil phosphorus, which of course does nasty things to human skin in particular. Yeah. Okay, before the rocket remaining with a base damage of 240, so should be plenty sufficient, wouldn't you think? Well, I guess that we take it, because I'm not spending any, yeah, this year. Yeah, probably not. Okay, then I guess we do that. Slowly is the emphasis here. Well, hopefully there's no backblast because I'm pushed against the wall. Alright, we have some VDP rockets in case you want to set some people alight, like the United Troopers, I guess. Plasma clip for a plasma rifle and the reload speed. Well, once again, it's probably on this thing here, but figure. Oh, we can put on the catapult. If it wasn't so unreliable, I may consider that. Credits, okay. 16 credits, amazing. Alright. Here gets entirely RNG based, what I can tell. Fire extinguisher. Well, thankfully we didn't set anyone alight. Plasma clip. Well, there's no vendor in this game, so I guess. Okay, this leads upstairs, surprisingly. Are we there yet, Mom? Maybe? I think there's some pistol ammo over here. I mean, how are you going to get through here? You can, evidently, but it would take some patience. But so far we haven't found a data cube, have we not? Okay. Well, it answers that question. But so far we're still looking for a data cube, aren't we? So where's that fucking data cube? We found this someplace else, right? Not here. Well, maybe they're just loading us up with supplies. So JC apparently is already made up his spine. We want to hack this, apparently. Very badly. I don't see any other areas that, well, don't look like this here. But we have to orient the satellite dish. Why are we doing this again? Why do we commit to this? Why? It's a question I'm not sure how to answer. But at least we have a relatively speedy way out, because once we mess with the satellite dish, you know what's going to happen. But why are we doing this again? Can we just walk out of here or something like that? You would expect as much, but of course you cannot, I think. So the game forces our hand, then I would figure. Maybe. Looks the part at least. Unless I'm missing something. In which case, not better me. Okay, so we have the choice between combat strength, which allows us to lift heavy items. I think, right? Okay, multiply the damage to inflict immediate combat, so it's situational. And ammo capacity, but it's a passive that gives us more ammo. 25. Well, the problem is the shortage of ammo. The crippling shortage of ammo. But I want to get this canister out of our inventory. No, combat strength for immediate damage. If you can sneak up on people, this is completely superfluous. It's also an active ability which we don't need. This particular one at least. Okay, in this case I think we go with the carrying capacity, even though we don't find any ammo anyway. But I think this is useless to us for the most part. I don't think I'm ever going to use this. Yeah, so we put it on here and hope for the best that we can actually find some ammo along the way. But once we mess with satellite dish, we still have to make our way into the basement for a speedy escape. But why are we doing this again? Why is the game forcing our hand? Can we not just go to Battery Park? But as you've seen back here, the other keypad was infinite strength, etc. We cannot go to the subway station without a key code, which we don't possess, of course. Yeah, he does come inside here. He wants to. And we're doing this again by exactly. Then I get back to you because evidently I missed something super obvious and the entire basement is a goddamn fucking maze, right? Oh, fantastic. Because apparently we have to do this. We cannot just not do it.
You're not cleared to be up here, Agent.
Yeah, see? Finally someone is suspicious. Wow. Wouldn't you know where that is, right? You're looking at this, I look at the candle stars, and there's that thing up here. Which is grey on grey on a dark background. Also grey. There we go.
You've got what you need to use the transmitter on the roof. Look around in that room. You should find records of the bribes Manderley has been taking. Then get to the roof, JC. I need you to send that distress signal.
Okay, they said something about looking around the room here, didn't they? Well... So why are we committing to this again? We haven't promised anything for that matter. We didn't actually see any information, right? Only has a dialogue which doesn't well, mean anything to me, to be honest. Okay, well, he needs us to send the distress signal, but why are we doing this again as a reminder? Why though? He didn't seem to be super suspicious about Unitco's activities up to this point. And why has it changed all of a sudden? Like drastically so. I'm not sure. But I think everyone would turn hostile as soon as we input the coordinates, or at least to try to align the satellite dish, wouldn't you think? That seems like a pretty realistic expectation. Now hopefully we are prepared, because well, the subway station... Can we get to the subway station without doing that? I wonder. Deus Ex supposedly is all about choices. Well, we can look for information and make our decision, and by the way, these robots, they have a limited charge. Yeah, well, I know the feeling, sir.
Crime scene unit personnel only.
Well, are we? I suppose we shouldn't be lingering in this area anyway. People are getting kind of antsy. Because we blew up that guy, even though no one seemed to react to that.
Report this intrusion to Walton Simons.
Oh, yeah, well, good idea, sir. I guess, well, we have been seen already, so what gives, I guess. Yeah, look for dirt on this computer, they said.
Guess you have the command now.
Okay, well, thank you, sir. Don't mind the pile of bones it gives outside here somewhere. Well, you know what, friends, I'm not doing this right now. Instead, I'm going to think things over between episodes, and next time we're going to make our decision, assuming, of course, there is even a decision. There's no email on this computer, there's no email on this computer, and the other room we searched for thoroughly, and we didn't find any evidence of Mendele's corruption whatsoever, not in the slightest, so at the moment we only have a Poe's word for it. And just because he's our brother doesn't mean I trust him to that degree. Alright, well, that's an interesting development, certainly, but otherwise... Yeah, I think that's all we're going to do for today, because I really need to think things over here. I'm sorry. And with that, I think of watching as usual, and I hope to see you next time.